Hey, this is DC2 Salgado and you're watching the 70.
What's up, Carl Vinson? I'm your host, MC3 Shantice Gonzalez, and you're watching The 70, a program that shows you, the sailor, what's going on around the ship and takes you deeper into the lives of some of your fellow shipmates. Now let's take a look and see what's going on around the deck plates. Sailors aboard Carl Vinson know the meaning of a hard day's work, putting in their best effort day in and day out, more than 3 months into deployment. That's why the ship's Morale, Welfare, and Recreation, or MWR department, makes it their priority to offer sailors events to enjoy during their downtime. Petty Officer Matthew Carlisle takes us to the mess decks to check out a Call of Duty tournament.
While answering the Call of Duty in the Arabian Gulf, sailors aboard USS Carl Vinson played Call of Duty during a tournament on the mess decks Wednesday, December 3rd. The double elimination tournament pinned 8 sailors against each other playing the Search and Destroy game mode. In order to win a match, sailors had to earn 4 kills against their opponent.
Call of Duty is just one of the biggest blockbusters in the video game community, so I think that's one of the most fun things about it.
Despite the heated contest, sailors enjoyed some healthy competition with their friends and the opportunity to unwind.
It boosts morale, it gives people a chance to meet new people from different rates and just hang out and have fun. More people should come out. It was fun. Can't wait to come to the next one.
Reporting from USS Carl Vinson, I'm Petty Officer Matthew Carlisle.
For those who missed the tournament, MWR plans to hold Call of Duty tournaments on a monthly basis.
All right, are we standing by ready for zone inspection?
Morning, Master. Petty Officer Jackson, here to present space 05 tech 180 tech 0.
How's it gone? You think you're gonna pass? I don't think you're gonna pass. You left me out. Big old bag of trash. Maybe I should look around.
It really is an awesome morning, Master.
Dirty space, clean it up with 45 minutes of cleaning station.
The cleaning station!
Fabulous! For a good clean ship, no matter what.
Sweet, strong, clean ship!
Foreign object damage, or FOD, is debris found on the deck of the hangar bay and flight deck that can damage aircraft engines, potentially costing the Navy millions of dollars in repairs. Petty Officer Dean Cates shows us how sailors aboard Carl Vinson can help reduce risk of damaging aircraft.
All hands are cordially invited to check themselves FOD-free and muster in Hangar Bay 1 for FOD walkdown.
This familiar announcement heard over the 1MC lets sailors know it's time to do their part to clean up the flight deck and hangar bay before flight operations.
FOD walkdowns are really important to prevent a possible loss of aircraft and to keep our costs and the time to turn around engines really low. Having FOD in landing areas, turn-up areas, any place where a jet engine is operating can be really critical and can really help prevent FODing out another engine, downing an aircraft, or downing a piece of equipment.
An aircraft engine designated as FODed out can cost the Navy up to $900,000 and 50 to 60 man-hours to repair.
So far this deployment, we've spent about $9.5 million, as well as over 2,300 man-hours repairing engines that were FODed.
FOD prevention is an all-hands and full-time effort, but sailors don't have to wait for FOD walkdown to be announced. FOD damage can be prevented by picking up debris such as screws and washers anytime a sailor finds themselves walking through the hangar bay or the flight deck.
We usually have FOD walkdowns 5 times a day. There's a hangar bay and a flight deck in the morning, flight deck in the afternoon, then a hangar bay and a flight deck in the evening.
Although picking up something as small as a screw in the hangar bay or flight deck may seem insignificant, it has the potential to save the Navy millions of dollars and, more importantly, ensures mission readiness. Reporting from USS Carl Vinson, I'm Petty Officer Dean Cates.
Foreign object damage is caused when debris gets sucked into an aircraft engine or otherwise impairs the operation of an aircraft.
Hey, sir! Are you still using an old cutthroat razor?
Of course!
You don't have to do that. You could just come down to the ship's door and buy a new Gillette Mach 3.
That's a great idea!
Hey, good morning. That's my favorite sales officer.
How are you, sir?
I'm looking for a razor.
Yes, sir. The razor we have it right over there, sir.
Ah, perfect. You got the Mach 3.
I do, sir. And a lot more branches you can choose from, sir.
Perfect. This is exactly what I was looking for.
Awesome, sir. I will check you right now,
Okay.
sir. And your total is going to be $14.20.
With enough time and motivation, every sailor is capable of learning a new skill. Petty Officer James Guthrie takes you to the mess decks for the first session of Carl Vinson's visual arts class.
While on deployment, sometimes something as simple as taking time to draw is just what a sailor needs to relax and unwind.
I know there's artists, there's a big art community on the ship, so I figure getting something out there, giving people some time aside, you know, where they can just sit down, cool off, relax, draw.
Starting from simple fixed objects and eventually graduating to more complex artistic works, the class has something for everyone, no matter what skill level they have.
I know there's a lot of people on the ship that think they can't draw, and I don't like that phrase. Everybody can visualize, everybody can imagine, you know. Basically, they just need skills developed a little bit more.
With more classes coming up in the future, Carl Vinson sailors will be able to showcase their abilities, enhance their skills, and have some fun in the process. Reporting from USS Carl Vinson, I'm Petty Officer James Guthrie.
Carl Vinson's visual arts classes are held every Thursday at 2000 in the aft mess decks. In our next story, Petty Officer Samuel Akane brings us the latest installment of the series A Day in the Life with Aircrew Survival Equipment Men.
Most sailors know them simply as PRs and associate them with parachute maintenance and tailoring uniforms during deployment. But Aircrew Survival Equipment Men have a diverse and important rate and are responsible for maintaining and repairing equipment designed to save lives in emergency situations.
The very first thing you learn is how to sew. And after that, you go to a rotary class. You learn about the helo part of PR. And after that, you go on to a certain parachute. You go on to the jets, learn the different gear you're learning for jets. And then you learn about another type of parachute, because you have a backpack for like CODs. And then the other parachute is an ejection parachute you use for F-18s. And then after you learn that, you go into the C-pans, which we have all the survival items in. And after that, you go learn about the LPUs, which is a life preserver. And then you graduate.
Aboard Carl Vinson, the primary responsibilities of PRs are separated into 3 areas.
I pretty much work in all 3 shops. You have 81 Alpha, Bravo and Charlie. Alpha is parachutes, Bravo is flotation gear. 81 Charlie shop, which is the oxygen shop.
Along with the 3 shops, there are also 2 levels that determine what they do.
It's eye level, there's eye level and there's O level. Eye level is where you get into depth in the gear, and then O level is where you issue out the gear and you maintain the gear.
And just like any rate in the Navy, it requires time and dedication to do the job right.
I have my heart into what I do. That's why I love what I do so much. A lot of people, they think we sew a lot. I've been in PR for 2 years now. Probably did maybe 5 sewing projects. So all about troubleshooting, knowing your gear, knowing your pub.
Reporting from USS Carl Vinson, I'm Petty Officer Samuel Akane.
Aircrew survival equipment men attend a school for 8 weeks and learn skills necessary to keep aircraft emergency equipment working properly.
Do you know what the leading preventable cause of death is?
Do you know what causes more than 5 million deaths per year worldwide?
Do you know what causes 1 in 5 deaths in America?
Smoking. For help quitting, contact medical at JDIAL 6173 or 6193.
That's it for this edition. I've been your host, MC3 Shantice Gonzalez, and on behalf of the Carl Vinson Media Department, we thank you for watching.